Kohai. Sorry. My glasses. What are they doing? Are they attached to my eyelashes? Look. Okay, sorry. Oh, Kohio! Should I leave them like there? Should I leave them there? I'll leave them there. I'm leaving them. And no one can stop me. I'd like to make an announcement first before we start into my terrible life advice for everyone. Bam! We did it! Yeah! We are now a YouTube partner and we can have monetization! Woo! It's not over yet. I still have to be a good girl. Yatta! I got the message from Mane-san this morning, and I was like, oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! So I don't know. I don't think memberships or anything is ready yet, but we got the news, and we're about to do everything we can to get monetization. You should consider an eye patch monocle combo. I like glasses though. They look more. They look cooler. Are we waiting for everyone to have monetization? I'm not sure. Probably, but I got to announce this, which is great. Woo! I'm very happy. Thank you for the support. Sorry, I'm still laughing about my glasses. Going crazy. Yeah. Well, that's good news. That's great news. I legitimately thought it would take forever, or they would be like, you've been a very bad person. We're gonna need a few more months. Can you blink really fast? It felt like forever. Yeah, hopefully that helps with the culling. That helps with it helps with basically like all the stuff that YouTube has been very, 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 very strict about. Oh, this isn't on top of me. Hold on. I'm gonna move this down. Move this under me. There we go. After all, Senpai only wants to see me, right? Why the glasses? It makes me look more intelligent. And that clearly anyone with Strani! Kohai, did you tweet live? I tweeted about the stream earlier, so therefore, I don't have to tweet it live. Big brain. Strani, welcome to the stream. Here's my helicopter glasses. Strani, how was Assassin's Creed, right? Strani was playing Assassin's Creed. I couldn't watch it too long because of my motion sickness, but I listened in a little bit. Skyrim. Okay, well, I was bad. Not my bad. Skyrim. Yes. The one that goes. You finally woke up, right? Right, that one. Yes. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to the stream. Today is my advice stream. Terrible advice from someone completely unqualified. So here we being the royal Mercy Modiste will give you the best of the best advice. Hold on, let me come closer. Yeah. The best of the best advice in which guaranteed your life won't be worse for it. Unlicensed, unprepared for anything. 100% unlicensed, unprepared, and unqualified. Therefore, the best quality from me to you. I've compiled the list of advice seekers, all the questions from advice seekers, and I will answer them as best as I can. By as best as I can, I mean I might need to take off my eye patch for some of them because some of them are really hard to read. Let's go! Let's start with the first one. I'm so happy that everyone is here. Yeah! Recently, had an urge to cook with cumin. Can you recommend any recipes? I recommend you put cumin on rice, and that's it, and nothing else. Enjoy your cumin rice. Clearly, it will give it flavor. Very good if you are someone who is a penny pincher. You're welcome. Maybe you can even mix it with milk. Tell me how it tastes after that. I hope this advice helps you. Oh, advice seeker. Let's go to the next one. What kind of milk, though? You can use... Oh, no, I think that'll be a waste. Use milk. Milk? I said I was gonna ruin your life, and I am. Oh, thank you, advice seeker. I hope that this advice helps you pinch some pennies. How hot should the milk be? Boiling. Why is it called cumin? I don't know. Ask the spice people. Bang. Give me a second. I need my eye patch off for this one. I need my eye patch off for this one. Okay. I got it. Hey, Mercy, there's something I would like some advice on that I've been struggling with for many years. I've always had self-confidence and esteem issues. that's made it really hard for me to break out of my own shell and not cringe at every little thing I say or do in public. I'm too aware of how I present myself to others, and it's only made me withdrawn over time. Is there anything you practice doing before stream or in general social situations that help you feel more natural and less anxious? Any advice you could give me about confidence would be greatly appreciated. Love the streams, and I only wish the best for you in VAllure. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh. Thank you for the question. I may give you a little bit of a serious answer for this one. Doing my own story! I cringe at this sometimes. And remember, I went hiking once. I went hiking once. This sounds bad. This sounds terrible. This was once, and I will be very embarrassed about it ever since. And so, use this story as your pillar of confidence, okay? Pillar of confidence. I was hiking in a very popular hiking area. It was so unusually crowded at that time. Okay, you see what I'm talking about? You're starting to see? Okay. I may have. No, it's not vomit. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to tell a story here. I may have, in a moment, close your ears. Close your ears. Close your ears for all those who are sensitive. Okay? Okay, close your ears. I accidentally let out the biggest toot. The biggest toot. I let out the biggest toot. And about 500 heads turned around and looked at me. So many people looked at me. You cannot have that worse than I did. Okay? And you know what? I'm never gonna see those people ever again. That story, someone's gonna say that story in front of their family, to their friends. They're all gonna tell that story to someone. It was in the woods. Okay? They're telling that story to each other. And I will want to tell you that those people do not know who I am. Do I still go out to this day? Yes. Because no one will remember you. You are a speck, and all they care about is what happens in the moment. No one will say, oh, yeah, do you remember that guy and that person in the jeans? Wow, they twitched once and I'm going to remember that forever. No. They will remember my toot. Okay, they will remember my toot. And I have been very conscious about that ever since. So I hope that helps in a way. To help your self-confidence and self-esteem issues. Because your confidence and self-esteem issues aren't going to go away. Or it's not going to go away overnight. What I personally practice is that everyone, when I was on stage doing theater, doing stuff, even with movies, right? I would be always blinded by the spotlight. And when you're blinded by the spotlight, guess what you see? Nothing. Maybe you can see the most is the outline shadow of someone, but you cannot really see anything. And that's what I always think about when I do something in public, is that, the spotlight is blinding everyone. I don't see anyone. They're all gone. There's only just me and whatever thingy I'm doing right now. So, I know that it's a very cringe story, and that was one accident. But I'm sure that you being hyper-focused on whatever you're doing is not going to be as worse as what I did. Okay, I patch back on. Blah, 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 blah. I'm actually in need of a shave and a haircut, so I need my lovely Kohai's input. Do you like your senpai with a beard? And what is your preferable hair length? I don't know what's comfortable with you, senpai. My personal preference for hair, I know my hair is currently pretty long right now, but my personal preference for hair is short. Because less shower time. It's less shower time. It's less shower time. It's more efficient. You dry your hair so fast. Saves on shampoo. But all your preference is your own preference. Do you like longer hair? If that's what you like, you like to take your time with your hair and take care of your hair, that's all for you. With beards, I don't really have a preference on beard or not. Senpais have been sending me a lot of questions on if I like beard or not. I think beards are fine. I think mustaches are fine, as long as you keep them kempt and well maintained. Why? Because if you don't keep them nice and clean and well maintained, kisses, you're gonna get less kisses. I'm sorry. You're gonna get less kisses. If they're anything like the hair down there that I have, and they come out real prickly and pokey, when they grow back, they go prickly and pokey, yeah, I don't want to kiss that. So there you go. Senpai, you're wonderful. Your wonderful Kohai has given you advice. Otherwise, if you're so tired of your hair, laser it completely off. That's what I did. Not my hair, but like my armpits. I said not my hair, like my pits. They're lasered. It took me a long time, though. I have a lot of hair. I saved a lot of money for that. Or go through the most painful thing ever, which is an epilator. An epilator is a device which functions as hair removal, and if you use that, your hair removal will last longer, but will hurt like a bitch. Because essentially, it's about 100 tweezers ripping your hair out at once. You can get one for your face. Just the pits, how did it feel? I at some parts, it felt like there was like a little electric spark. I was like, ooh, that's fine. Does normal waxing not work, Kohai? My skin's really sensitive to the wax. That's why I don't use it. That's all. It gets worse every time. Okay, next question. Let's say, theoretically, that I'm locked in a cage and need to get out. How do I do that? Asking for a senpai. Are you trying to get out, senpai? Are you trying to get out, senpai? Theoretically, no. Rhetorically, asking for a friend, that all means you. That's all you, senpai. You are never leaving me. Understood? There's no way out. You are stuck with me forever. Forever and ever. So there's no way out. Don't even try. Don't even try to ask. Don't even try to pray. You're here forever. And you are mine. And I've fed you and bathed you and given you all so many things that you could ever want. I even let you have your bionicles. And you want to leave me? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Misaka Best. Chat wanted to know if the bandage on your arm goes all the way up to your armpit. No. I think it only... I actually don't know. I think it only goes up to, like, the upper arm. So, senpai, you will never leave me. And that's final. Okay? Otherwise, you'll be asking for an ex-senpai. An ex-senpai means that they're gone already, okay? Okay. Next question! Hi, Mercy. How do I fix my sleep schedule? I'm basically nocturnal. Oh, Thank you, Miss Morrigan, for the $1 redo. Theoretically, I'm locked out of a cage. How do I get in? Is this a trick question? Open the cage and get back in. Done. It locks from the outside. How do I fix my sleep schedule? Okay, I'm going to assume this is... If you are watching me, your sleep schedule is already fucked. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. The second question is... The second point is, if you are actually wanting to fix your sleep schedule, for like a job or something, what I did when I had to wake up early mornings was that I wore myself out the previous day, and then I was forced to fall asleep early. Be it exercise, doing a bunch of chores, going out for a hike. Wear yourself thin, and then you'll sleep like a baby. You're welcome. Okay, next question. I need the eye patch back off. Hi, Mercy. I just watched your designing Gemmate's outfits. Thank you, Senpai, for watching the VOD and heard about a Q&A. I was hoping you could answer my Q. I have a lot of trouble talking to women and finding a girlfriend. I have a lot of body issues, and I don't think I'll ever be good enough. I see a lot of girls saying that if you're not XYZ, then you shouldn't even try. What do you think? Should I give up? Or do I need to keep going? My body issues are stuff I cannot fix, and it's mostly in my mind. I know I'm fine/average in many aspects, even if I don't look like it, but I'm afraid of rejection, being hurt, being laughed at. I hope you can reply in one way or another, but I know you're super busy, so if you can't, I understand. Thank you for your time in reading this, and hopefully you're doing well with all your streams and life stuff that's going on. P.S. You're one of my favorite streamers. Thank you, Senpai. Okay. 1, I am your girlfriend. / fiance. Okay. Secondly, let me go into not mercy mode for a second. Maybe I'm going to grab my friend to answer this because Senpai is mine, and therefore you don't need to change anything, but I'm going to bring out a friend. I'm going to bring out a friend who will answer this question better than me. Okay? Okay. I'll bring out a friend who can answer this better than me. Yeah, hello. Yeah. Hello, my name is Nyan Chowell. My name is Nyan Chowell, and I'm here to answer your question seriously. I'm not going to let you out. I'm going to tell Mercy on you if you ever ask to be let out, okay? But I'm going to give you a good advice for finding true love, okay? a lot of body issues, and you never think you're good enough. But I assure you that you are good enough. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the $2 lightsaber. Mercy is gone. No, Mercy's just sitting outside the door right now. Right now. So don't worry, yeah? She's just sitting outside the door. This is our chance. No, I won't tell on you. So. Right now, dear advice seeker, you do not listen to people who are very picky. And look at yourself as well, and think about what you want. Okay? Okay? Who do you want? What is your ideal life? And know to yourself, yeah? That, yeah? Right? Yeah? You are in a moment are just you. And romance, yeah, can be later. Okay? True love, sometimes, yeah, it's not something you seek. It finds you. It finds you, and you will be very, very happy. Those who are picky are not finding true romance. They are finding something else that is not romance. But if you chance and destiny can come in many ways. You may find someone you like by accident. Or you may find someone you like in your own circle. If you go out and give yourself chances to meet people, you will have chances to find love. Do not always seek love. Love is not the only thing in the world. If you find happiness within yourself, you can find love. Because it will find you. Okay? 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 Now I'll go out and get Mercy now, okay? Okay, bye-bye. Okay. Wow. Did my friend help you? Did my friend help you, senpai? By the way, which one of you bitches wanted to get out? Yeah, you got told on. You got told on, okay? Anyways, you're mine, and I'm yours. Ugh. What do you mean you don't have a girlfriend? You have one right here. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll just turn the heat way down tonight and remove the blankets. Huh? Huh? Get out of here. Okay, next question. Okay. My dilemma. I have an on and off. Oh. Thank you, Nari, for the $7. Good advice, Kitty. Thank you for such wisdom. Hope Mercy gives you good snacks. Oh, don't worry. I'll give Nyantaro wonderful, wonderful snacks. Unlike my senpais. Okay, let's see. Okay, my dilemma. I have an on and off again thing with my ex, who is into super degradation, and I hate them, so I always insult them, but it just turns them on. Any advice? First off, why are you talking to your ex? Senpai, why are you talking to your ex? Am I not the only thing in your life? Should I just kill them? No, wait, you're the traitor. Maybe I should just kill you. How are you talking to them right now? Walk away and ghost them. Simple as. I think that's what you guys say. Okay. If you keep talking to your ex, I won't give you any more chances. Why does my senpais always think about other women? Next question. Is the saying, an apple a day keeps the yandere away true? Nothing can keep me away from you, senpai. Why would you think an apple would? You think it's gonna be like Newton, where it hits his head and then I'm gonna be unconscious? Huh? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, thank you, good senpai, for sending me 420. Chat, let's repeat after me. Mercy is all we need, and the only thing in our life is our generous enclosure. Let's all thank our Kohai. Thanks, Kohai. Wow, what a good senpai. What about other senpais? You believe that, right? Good. 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 Next question. Next time I'll use the apple on your head, senpai, and use it as shooting practice. Haha. Hi, Mercy. I have some questions that range from genuine to silly. Okay. Is your hair naturally purple or is it hair dye? It's purple. Did you see my Lori video? It's purple. It's naturally purple. Do you have any advice for blocking out noise during your recording? I have a couple of advice for blocking out noises. Some of which you may already know. I actually have a little closet room for my recording. which is kind of surrounded by clothes, which dampen the sound. So it's pretty much I'm recording in a closet. For an open space like this one, or like for my ASMR, I have a senpais have generously gifted me. A senpai has generously gifted me a weighted, not a weighted blanket, sorry, a sound dampening blanket. Wow, why did I say weighted? It's not a weighted one. A sound dampening blanket that I hang over at the side. Also, my space is by the PC is has these sound foams so that they can absorb the reverberations from the wall. If you have a lack of those, another way to record your audio in order to make the sound dampening is to put a blanket over your head and the microphone. And the use of the blanket will also absorb outside noise. And you can just go by like, blah, 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 blah. Here, for example, I'll even do it right now. You might not hear a difference though. Okay, let's go into the blanket together, senpai. I drape the blanket over, and here you can hear there is no noise. It's a little bit more intimate, but you can hear how everything's dampened, right? There. There. That was just simply a blanket over the microphone. How do I do a good villain laugh? A good villain laugh is to do with practice. So if you have, well, except for mine's kind of natural. So if you have a good villain laugh, you can copy or try to imitate those that you have already heard. So some villain laughs, that comes from the upper area. Back of your throat. In your chest. That's kind of in your throat. Pick one that suits you and just go for it. Something that's comfortable and makes you just laugh. Sometimes it sounds evil. What are some hurdles that prevent you from streaming full time? Well, currently, this is kind of my full time. But I will list some things that cause me some Give me a second. I gotta mute for a second. Sorry, I had to let out a burp, so I just muted. Okay, aren't I so nice to be so considerate? Anyways, first hurdle that prevents me from full-time streaming is living with my parents. Living with my parents. They're upstairs right now making gyoza. They're making gyoza right now. It's pretty loud. I'm glad that it's not being picked up. What kind of meat is it? Beef. Beef. But essentially I have no privacy. The reason why I also stream at this time as well that I find ideal is because Mama and Papa kind of have no sense of personal space and boundaries. Because I work online, they kind of come in anytime and just go, "Can you handle this for us right now?" And sometimes I'm just like, I'm a little busy. I'm a little busy. The type to open doors abruptly. Yep, kind of. Yeah. So, they're kind of busy, and it's kind of busy, and so I don't have a lot of privacy, and Netflix tends to be more important than whatever I'm doing right now. Oh, is my audio out already? Okay, well, I was told that okay, they think that mine was on Tuesdays. Nah, looks like Mondays. Never mind. It's really funny. Oh, by the way, my space has no doors. The space that I'm currently in has no doors. It's kind of like an open space. So that's why I do a lot of audio treatment stuff. So they can just like come down. Another one about hurdles that prevent full-time streaming is, well, right now I'm doing full-time streaming, but in order to do it like as is there a particular way you keep them from coming in when you're recording alt audios? I'm in my closet. I'm in my closet room. So I'm hidden from sight. Another one would be just the cost. Because streaming right away does not always pay the bills. It's a gradual thing that happens over time. So let's say, your first month, for example, my first week right now, would that pay the bills right now? And no, if my second, like maybe my second week, okay, the cost is going down because I'm getting more money in. Okay, it's easier. Third week, okay, things are getting in more. Maybe fourth week, maybe by fourth week, maybe I have maybe like enough to pay for bills. I'll be real with you, senpai. Let's take off the kayfabe for a second. And I'll talk about my previous streaming history. I will tell you some things. I will tell you about splits and stuff, okay? Twitch splits is 50-50. Okay? 50-50. But it's the easiest and most accessible thing and the quickest way to get monetized. For YouTube monetization, you need, and we're talking about only the first step of monetization, 4,000 watch hours or 1 million short views plus 1,000. No, I think they changed it. 500 subscribers. After that, it goes through a manual review. Okay? It takes a long time. As someone who is small, and it doesn't help that if your videos, even though you're calculating, yes, I should have this many views to make the 4,000, YouTube will not sometimes count it. Let's see. Thank you for the $20, Anonymous. It sounds like you need more donos. I want to work for it though. So I will be very truthful. I will be very truthful, okay? What is culling? Does that play into? Culling is when YouTube believes that the following and subscribers are bots and they start deleting them. YouTube, on the other hand, I believe YouTube, let me look it up first so I don't give you wrong information. What's my revenue share? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, shorts. Shorts are 45%. Shorts are 45%. What's super chat? Super chat is 70-30. Super chats are 70-30. Meaning YouTube will take 30%. So, when I was full-time streaming on Twitch, senpais gave me, not senpais, sorry, my old fans gave me, say, $200, okay? $200. I would get only $100 a month. Now, think about this again. Keep going up, okay? One time I had a birthday celebration. Birthday celebration. Don't gift subs, tons of gift subs, bits and stuff. 500. 50% of 500. I only got 250 in the end. Does that make sense? So, and now imagine this. You get partner. You get Twitch partner, okay? And I'll say this as a streamer. You get Twitch partner. Unless you're getting like 500 subscribers or whatever, what I forget what the thing is called. Like where you can get where they sub to you. Yeah. You can get, if you don't get like 500 subscribers, I believe that's the number. If you don't get 500 subs, you do not get the split. You do not get their, I believe, I don't remember what the split is. Being, let's just say it's 70 30 as well, same as YouTube. Okay, but if you get partner, your split is the same. It's still 50-50. Okay, unless you meet a certain threshold of subs, you do not get the split unless you have a contract with Twitch to give you a set amount of split money. Okay? Then you get nothing, basically. Which is why most companies are with YouTube. Unless they have a deal or some kind of thingy, have a deal or a contract with Twitch. And this is just public information. This is public information and my own experience with it. So, but in order to get monetization, if you can get monetization faster on Twitch, you would go to Twitch. It can take months. You might not even reach it on YouTube. Okay? You might not even reach it on YouTube. YouTube is extremely hard to get monetization, which is why I am celebrating that I was able to get partnership, because it's very difficult. And sometimes the counter that they have does not work. And it can take up to a week to update. And the counter resets. So, for example, if it's 4,000 watch hours, that's for 1 year. If you are below that, it resets the year after. Okay? So it is actually a milestone to get to be YouTube partner and to be monetized on YouTube. Okay? Which is why I'm very proud of what VAllure has done. And that's why I'm thanking my senpais for it. Imagine I have the most seniority amongst in terms of streaming amongst my peers. In the 3 years of which I have been streaming as a VTuber, I have never gotten monetization or even close to monetization on YouTube. I did get monetization on Twitch though. And it's harder. Now think about this. It's even harder to hit partner than to get monetized on YouTube, on Twitch, because you need a certain amount of hours streamed and hitting exactly or more than 78 average viewers. Excuse me. Okay? That is a near impossible number, or a number, and that is not including raids. You cannot have that number with raids. You cannot have that number with collabs. You cannot have that number with anything else. Okay? Which is why doesn't 78 average viewers put you on the top 1% of streamers? Wrong. Just here, senpai, you must know this. Just at 20 viewers, 20 average viewers, you are the top 1% of Twitch already. For 78 viewers, you are the top 0.01%. And that's how it is. And that's how it is. And that is what most of the hurdle is for streaming full time. As for what is the best way to probably support me, Patreon. If you support my Patreon, is probably one of the best ways. And YouTube membership / YouTube super chats will be the least amount taken. As well as tips as well. If you want to just donate through Stream Elements, is probably the best. Merch will be good as well. So any little support is fine. But those are the hurdles that prevent a lot of people from streaming full time. To be honest, I don't know a lot of the networking, what's better and what's better, because I just kind of stream, right? I just kind of stream, and management takes care of all that stuff. What about YouTube membership? YouTube membership would probably be one of the good ways to support, and super chats and Patreon and anything. And if you can't afford any of that, just watching our streams is just fine as well. Watching our streams, interacting, drawing fan art, anything to support the company is great. We've all worked really hard, and which is why hopefully everyone in VAllure can become full-time streamers, and just to entertain you. Oh yeah, and clip as well. If you clip, there's a chance that it will be probably edited by an editor and put into like shorts or a compilation. You literally like, comment, hitting the bell. That is literally how you do it. That's literally how you support. But that is why there's a lot of people who have additional jobs or have something else to supplement the streaming. Because because of those hurdles. Because of those hurdles, and if I believe if I believe what I read about what YouTube gives as their like kind of like how to grow your channel is, if we are to believe that, then comments boost the algorithm for more eyes to be seen. More subscribers also gives more eyes and a sense of trust, as well as boosting your content. And then likes, and then they look at likes to views. So for example, I believe this is the case. I don't know how accurate it is because it's YouTube, but comment on VOD specifically, it can be anything. But if YouTube sees that you have tons of views, but no likes or very little likes, they're like, people hated that, so we're not going to push it. Or it has no comments, and they're like, people hated that, so we're not going to push it. Kind of things like that. I'm not fully I'm not fully aware of the mysteries of the YouTube algorithm because the YouTube algorithm is a beast, and if I knew how to abuse it, everyone would abuse it. No, seriously, I have no idea how it works. The same thing with Twitter. If I grew quite a bit on Twitter, and I have no idea how I did it. I have no idea how I did it, and I'm a little scared because I literally have no idea what I did. So, yeah. So yeah, everything is really confusing and I don't really know, but I can tell you why there are some hurdles that prevent people from full-time streaming, is especially the splits. The splits, especially on Twitch. If you're looking at your kind of like smaller indie VTuber, that is most likely why they don't stream full time. But I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, and any recommendations for a good eye patch? Find one that fits you and have a looser elastic, because if the elastic pinches against your face, it's gonna hurt and leave a little dent. It's gonna hurt and leave a little dent, and you're gonna be embarrassed, so you never take your eye patch off. Make sure the the eye patch elastic is quite loose on you, but still holding on. Something comes from experience. Yeah. I had to wear an eye patch because I got pink eye once in school, and it was too tight, and like the next day the thing was still, the strap was still there. The strap from the eye patch was still there. So yeah, not because you were toony. Well, part of it, I thought that looked cool, but also, yeah, yeah, I got pink eye once, so I know how it is. So yeah, the pressure of the elastic or in cloth, if it's too tight, can be really painful. But I think it looks cool. Okay, next question. I hope that helped with some questions about what's the word? Why some people don't get full-time streamer. And for me, it's that. Oh, hold on. I didn't put my theme on. Is it okay? I forgot to put on my theme. Ah, there we go. Okay. I forgot my BGM. That was my bad. My precious Kohai, thank you for being you. Senpai's days are happier when you're in them. I hope you're being as kind to yourself as you are to senpai. Oops. Oops, that's my bad. This was a compliment that got shifted in. That was my bad. Oops, I'm sorry. But thank you. Thank you, senpai. I accidentally saved this into the list. That was definitely my bad, but I really appreciate it. I'm kind of hard on myself, senpai. I'm kind of hard on myself, but I'll do my best to be prouder of myself and my achievements. Thank you. Very good advice. Yeah. actually truly an accident that this slipped in. I was trying to save a bunch of advice questions, but I think I accidentally saved this one. But thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm tired. Come cuddle. Come next to me so we can cuddle. Wait, what? Is this also... I need to review these questions. I need to review these. Why did some of the ones that are not questions mixed in? Yes, we can cuddle. I'm so scared. I'm so scared what the next one's gonna be. Okay. Okay. My coworker goes on 4chan is insensitive and may or may not have a crush on me. Do I extort him or reject him? Serious answers only. You take his phone number and you put it in a bathroom stall, and then you say, hey, great time here, and then you order 70 pizzas to their location from different companies, and make them fight each other. But also extortion, 100%. I don't think that's legal, Kohai. What did I write in my thing? All advice are for jokes and giggles and hee ha ha's. Please do not take them seriously. All advice seekers are responsible for their own actions, regardless of what advice has been given. You're welcome. No. To be honest, I don't actually... It's like, wow, you really hate 4chan users. I don't hate 4chan users. I just don't have a great trust in the forums. What are they called? Forums? I don't use the site. But I do have occasionally my friends, my gal pals and my friends will go on and they'll be like, okay, let's see what people are saying about you. And I'll leave the nasty, icky stuff away. And yeah. So I don't actually go on there. I have my friends. Occasionally, some people might give like advice, but I rather not go on there since I'm a sensitive little baby. But yeah, he's all in shits and giggles, you know? Next! It's probably like Reddit. And guess what? I don't go on Reddit either. Except for, what's the word? I don't go on Reddit either except for like, for example, I'm like, oh, how, for like tech advice, how do I make my lights go on? Does that make sense? So I look if it's like, so it's either tech people on YouTube or tech people on Reddit. They're very good. So yeah, that's the thing. Okay, I hope this isn't too personal, but when you blow bubbles, okay, I haven't blown bubbles in a long time. Do you watch the bubbles fall to the ground and think about how the falling bubbles are like a metaphor for beauty and fragility of life as you shed a single tear, or do you be popping all of them bubbles? I kind of pop all of them. I pop all of the bubbles, or I let them float off and see where they go. And that's it. seriously, I don't think too much on it because bubbles are just like us, not a permanent thing in life. You're welcome. You blow them like, you know, from the bubbles. Or you can like wave the wand. The like wand, and then it makes bubbles too. This isn't really a question, is it? It must have gotten mixed in. No, this is not really like a... This isn't really like a advice thing. I just slipped in. Oops. I swear I went through them, and I guess some stuff slipped in. Don't let me do this when I'm like super tired. Free Q&A. Okay, let's break kayfabe for a brief second. All right. I've had a Cami Oshi for 2+ years. Okay, don't break. And I'm very dedicated to her. She has got me through some extremely rough times, and I owe her a bigger debt than I could hope to ever pay back. Unfortunately, her streaming times barely line up with my work schedule anymore. Recently, I discovered you. I really enjoy your general vibe and sense of humor. I appreciate the entire experience and am really drawn to your choice of games. Simply put, I genuinely enjoy you for entirely different reasons and have rarely clicked with a creator so quickly in my 4+ years in VTuber rabbit hole. So my conundrum is this. I know that I'm not betraying my Cami Oshi by watching and enjoying you, but deep down it feels like as though I am. How do you suggest I resolve this internal struggle without giving up either of you? Apologies if this is too heavy or real of a question. I'd love your take I love your take on this. Thank you. Much love. Ugh, betrayal. Cheating is bad. But, okay. Ignoring the fact that I want to be the favorite here. And that it should only be me. Let me get my friend. Let me get my friend, Yantaro. Oh no. Another question? Another question like this? Wow. I think you guys are making Mercy mad. I mean, I think you are making Mercy mad. You snitched on me last time. Maybe you shouldn't have been a old bitch. Anyways, let's talk about Oshis. Oshis are your number one, your favorite faves in idol culture. But anyways, like all things change. And sometimes you have to accept that. And as all creators, we have to accept it as well. For example, in your life, sometimes, are you always friends with your best friends? Perhaps over time, your best friend and you will grow more distant and apart. And that is just a fact of life. Changes happen in your life. Things, for example, friendships may die and others will begin. So please do not feel you are completely indebted and into complete loyalty. Because as your Oshi will also view changes. in viewers, and also in themselves. Yeah. And you too will also view new Oshis all the time. And you may move on. And that is just the way of idols. It is unfortunate, but it is a thing that happens. For example, your Oshi may graduate. And you can keep your Oshi in your heart forever. For never. But if, for example, you find that your Oshi has pivoted different genres that you do not vibe with, and perhaps it is time to move on from an Oshi and thank them for their time that they have spent with you. But perhaps it is time for both you and them to go on. So I believe that if you believe that you are betraying your Oshi, you can continue to watch your Oshi. But remember that your Oshi and you go through changes. And that changes sometimes means having to say goodbye. Now, I will bring back Mercy. Wow. Oops, where the heck is my window? There it is. I hope... Yeah, I had time to cool off. I had time to cool off. So now... I hope you got your answered question. I hope your question got answered. Yeah, I found a magical cat. I found a magical cat just the other day. And then we became besties. I feel like a magical girl. Okay. Here's the next question. Ugh. Do your parents know? No, it's a secret, okay? You keep it a secret, right? Dear Mercy, I need life advice on two things. One, I'd like to build Gunpla, so for my next project, should I do 2 small models or 1 big model? And 2, what should I have for lunch tomorrow? If you don't answer, I will starve instead. Love ya, senpai. Wow. Okay. Personally, I feel like doing maybe 2 smaller models will be easier than doing 1 big model. And for lunch, have gyoza, I guess. I'm out of food thoughts because Mama Mercy is making gyoza. And I guess you're gonna have gyoza too. And empty only gyoza. You don't understand. The smell of the gyoza is really good. It's really good, senpai. Where do I find gyoza? Oh, check any like place. Oh, what's another alternative name for gyoza? You can find it at like Chinese places too. Dumplings, right? Or pot stickies. They're also called pot stickies, or meat dumplings, or just dumplings. You can probably find them at like a Chinese restaurant or If there's like a specialty Japanese place, you can get like the gyoza, or you can make it. Also Walmart and I think like most grocery stores have like some instant one as well. So yeah, there you go. Thank you, Senpai, for sending it in. How do I get a girlfriend and am I a good senpai? I'm already your girlfriend, senpai! And yes, you are a good senpai, as long as you're not a troll or like someone who's pretending to be a senpai. You're welcome! What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? European or African? Or even Asian? Next question. What is the minimum of cleaning products that I should use in the shower? Should I keep sticking to 3-in-1 shampoo? I will fucking kill you. First of all, I'm assuming if it's a 3-in-1, this is a question for from a male senpai. I'm assuming for male senpais, I highly recommend body wash 1, 2 shampoo, 3 conditioner, and a face wash. In total, you will have 4 products. What's wrong with 3-in-1s? The reason why 3-in-1s do not work is because your scalp skin and your skin are completely different. So if you use your body wash, it may be too harsh on your scalp, or it might be too light on your skin. Simple. It's very simple, really. That's 3 products too many. Then don't take my advice and die. And be disliked by... What about 2-in-1s? I still don't recommend 2-in-1s. I still don't recommend 2-in-1s. If you want, I will give you some picks because I helped Papa Mercy pick some products. It's very cheap. It's very cheap to get shampoo and conditioner. Whatever works for you. Okay? Whatever works for you, whatever your hair issue is. If you get a lot of dandruff, use a dandruff shampoo and use the matching conditioner with it. The shampoo strips, shampoo strips, conditioner brings back the moisture. Understood? Because if you just use shampoo, it will dry out your hair. It will dry out your hair, which is great if you are a very oily person. If you're an oily person, maybe just stripping is all you need. Second is the conditioner. Conditioner, if you find that your hair is too dry or your scalp is beginning to flake, I wouldn't recommend putting it on your scalp, but for males, yes, I would probably recommend putting it on your scalp. If you find your scalp is flaking too much, try a conditioner with it. Next is a body wash. A body wash will help you strip yourself. Actually, I recommend 5 products. Sorry. We'll strip dead skin cells and basically sweat and stuff. It's very cheap. I believe the best the best soap you can buy is like a Dove bar. A Dove bar will help with add in a bit of moisture as well. But if you're super manly and you can't stand girly Dove stuff, I recommend an Irish Spring bar soap. Second is a face wash, because your face is not the same as your skin. Your face has a different type of texture and sensitivity. It has more pores, and there's delicate areas around your face and eyes. So you need a face wash. I recommend I recommend there was I found out the Body Shop was shutting down. I would have recommended you the seaweed wash from the Body Shop, but it's no longer there. So there's a give me a second. There's another brand that I really like. I think this is great for men as well, because I feel like it is a wash that strip that makes you less shiny and helps clears out your pores and makes you feel nice and clean. So the wash was Aveni face wash. It is a huge little thing. Is Bath and Body Works a good place? No, Bath and Body Works, I think, sucks. Except for their scents, it sucks. So this one's called, excuse my French, it's gonna be terrible, but Aveni Cleanance Cleansing Gel. This is great. It's a huge bottle. It will last you forever. You can buy it for like super cheap. And I recommend a lotion for men. After your shower, put on some lotion. It will make you feel good, and it will bring back some moisture into the skin that you have already gotten rid of. So a simple lotion that most people use will be a Vaseline lotion. So I use their Cocoa Radiant. But you can use anything. It's fine. You can use like the aloe vera hydration, advanced repair, whatever. Just bring back some moisture in your skin. And that's it. That is Merci Modiste. How to get bitches. Tea tree shampoo is good. What about Walmart? Walmart is, you can find all these products at Walmart. Where does the lotion go? Arms, legs, chest, back if you can reach. You can buy all these products at Walmart. I am not lying to you. Like, all these products can be like maybe $1. So the most you might spend is like, if you use my recommendation, it's going to be a little bit more expensive for the face wash. But if you get a regular face wash at whatever is at Walmart, then maybe your 5 products can be $5. There's no Walmarts in Europe. In that case, go to a... Where do they sell skincare in Europe? A pharmacy? I think they might sell them at pharmacy. farm mercy. I feel like even if you aren't going to get ladies, I feel like you are going to have... You're going to feel much better. You're going to feel much better after you take a shower, and you're going to feel like, whoa, I feel good. Why does short hair need conditioner? I said you don't have to use conditioner. But if it's your scalp does have like really bad, if you really have like bad dandruff, or you're finding yourself like you might have like super flakiness or dryness in your hair, try a conditioner. It's not needed. I technically don't really use conditioner. I use conditioner sometimes. In fact, instead of a shaving cream, if I shave, I just use conditioner because it softens the hair anyways, and it's easier to shave. You can save money using conditioner as well. I use conditioner and my hair is still dry. Try a different conditioner. I don't know what type you're using. And I will like you a lot if you try these, because I want my senpais to feel confident. And or maybe too much shampoo. Shampoo in your hand should be only like, I think for men, only about... Oh, I can't use that reference because then that doesn't have it. A dollop, just in the middle of your palm. So that should be enough. I think if you... Honestly, it's really easy to save on these type of things. And I feel like for guys, they tend to have less sensitive skin. And the most problems, I think, for guy skin, if I can recall, is just oiliness. So it's easy to do like that. Can soap be used instead of body wash? Soap and body wash will be used intermittently. So for example, a bar soap will be just fine to use as a body soap. So like I said, Irish Spring or a Dove. I highly recommend Dove Body Bar, because it brings some moisture back, but also helps get rid of the dead skin. The dead skin and sweat. I have long, thick hair. A dollop doesn't cut it. If you have long, thick hair, a palmful will be fine. A palmful will be fine. But also for long, thick hair, I highly recommend, Tresemme, the brand Tresemme. Irish Spring makes my skin feels waxy. Try a Dove bar then. I highly recommend the Dove bar more than the Irish Spring bar. I use Tresemme myself. And I will tell you, my hair... I know it doesn't look like this because my hair is pretty thin at the edges here, like paper thin. But my hair is actually really thick. It used to be as thick as barbed wire. And I switched to a clarifying shampoo because it gets pretty oily, and it helped quite a bit. It used to be as thick as barbed wire. Like, it got really bad. So I actually went to a salon and asked the salon, my hair person, to be like, what the fuck do I do, man? This is torturing me. They were like, okay, what brand have you been using? And then I was like, okay, I've been using this brand, and this brand. And they were like, no, that's no good. For a drugstore brand, try Tresemme. And I said, okay. And I said, okay. And so I used just the Tresemme shampoo. Lately, I've been seeing that my hair has actually gotten dry at the ends. So I used so I ended up using a what do you call it? I ended up using a conditioner. I end up using a conditioner that's, I think it's apple cider conditioner to help with the oiliness as well. I use Tresemme, and then for my oily hair, I also have to blow dry it. I have to blow dry my hair. It's so long, but it can get really greasy, so the blow dry will also make it dry out a little bit more. So that's what I use for my hair. But yeah, experiment with things. If you're fine, listen. If you're fine with using your 3-in-1, fine. Just use your 3-in-1. Okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. It's your choice. I don't force your hand. Well, I do force your hand sometimes, but but really, it's your choice. It's your choice. But if you like cleaner hair, if you want to feel your skin immaculate and stuff, and you want to feel more moisture, I recommend 5 steps. I recommend the 5 steps. Shampoo, conditioner, body wash, hair, face wash, lotion. That's it. I do admit I hate 3-in-1s because your scalp, your face, and your body does not have the same chemistry. Yeah, you can still use it. I'll silently judge you. Next question. What's the proper way to prepare your cereal? Some believe you should pour cereal into the bowl first. The others believe that pouring milk first is the best method. Thoughts? Please help me. I'm really hungry. Milk first. No, seriously, it's milk first. It's milk first. Milk first so your cereal doesn't get soggy. You can take your time eating it. Well, if you want it soggy, then put cereal first. But I don't like soggy cereal, so what I do is that I put the milk in first, and then I take my Pikachu spoon because it makes me feel like I'm still youthful and still watching cartoons as I eat my cereal. I might even pour sometimes like 1 spoonful at a time because I don't like how soggy it gets. Anyways, people always say, why do you take so long? Well, I'm telling you, sometimes they're stuck at the bottom and it gets soggy. Or you can eat the cereal and then, yeah, you can eat the cereal and then take a sip of milk. Easy. There you go. Next question. Wow, people are canceling me just for that? Suck it. How many days is acceptable to be wearing the same underwear? Keep in mind, I don't sweat much. As long as you want, and it doesn't, guess what? Underwear doesn't disintegrate. So you can keep wearing it as long as you can stand it. If you can smell your balls or your gooch, then maybe it's time to wash. There you go. What's the longest you've gone, Mercy? It's embarrassing, but I've gone a month without showering. I was very depressed. I was very depressed. I was very, very depressed at that time. Please tell me you're lying. No. That was probably the most depressed I was ever. Yep. But I ended up the most I go now is probably a week, and that's it. That's actually kind of the norm. When was your last shower? 3 days ago. We're still good. We're still good. I don't sweat that much either. I don't sweat that much. I think the water's back on, I think. Yeah. We're good. You're schooling us on showers? I use a lot, okay? I school you on shower because I care about you, senpai. But even if I don't shower for a week, my skin is still perfect. My hair is still perfect. I'm just saying, it's still perfect. I'm still perfect. Like, my hair still looks like my hair still looks like I got out of a salon, okay? Simple. That's because it's stiff? It's not stiff. It's super soft. If you give me pets daily, senpai, you would understand how soft it is. You must be blessed with good hair, dudes. Do you know how long it took me? I just told you, my hair used to be barbed wire. My hair used to be barbed wire, and then I just found the perfect thing. Okay? Anyways, next question. Can't decide what should be the name of my cat. My current cat is named Catherine, or just Cat for short. And she needs a pal, so I was thinking of adopting a new cat. You name your cat Cat? You named your cat Cat? Catherine with a C, sure. We can play Catherine like the game. Oh, fine. Just name your cat Cat. Next, you're gonna name your cat Kitty? You're gonna have Cat and Kitty. It's this reminds me of like a post I saw about like families be naming their kid Rex, but their dog Joseph. Well, you have tons of names to choose, but, well, if your cat's name is Cat, you can try your other cat to be Kitty. No, I'm serious. Maybe, I mean, like, if it's already Catherine, Kitty is already, like, Catherine with the C, so I guess Kitty, still the same thing. Name it Kit, like Kit Kat? Okay, that's kind of cute. Actually, that's cute. That's cute, sure. Kit and Cat, what do you think? I think that's fine. Yeah, Kit and Cat, right? So it's like if you say Kit Kat together and then they're like, yeah, that's cute, right? I feel like that was a good name. Whoever suggested that, yeah, let's go with that. You name your next cat Kit. Coffee or green tea? I prefer green tea. I prefer green tea. I don't like drinking coffee. I think it doesn't taste great. It's too bitter, but I like green tea. Coffee. Any tea tonight? Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, shoot. I don't remember what tea I made, though. I don't like the taste of, I don't like the taste of coffee. Unless it's, like, extra sweet and it can barely be called coffee. Like, I guess... No, wait, hold on. Let me sniff it. It's apple cinnamon again. The tea I have is apple cinnamon again. While we're at it, English word of the day. Conundrum. Conundrum. What a conundrum. So, for example, the most coffee... I think most senpais figured out that I'm Canadian. Okay. So, the only other coffee I like is an ice cap from Tim Hortons. Yep, sorry. So, yeah, I don't like coffee. I don't like coffee. I think most senpais figured it out really, really easily. Why are all VTubers Canadian? I don't know. I don't know. Like, literally, I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to be here and with my senpais, and I'm gonna just guess everyone else stole my idea. That's it. It's... yeah. So it doesn't really matter. I think everyone else just stole my idea. Tea is... I like tea better. I will drink nothing but tea. I don't put anything in my tea. I think the flavor is fine as it is. The apple cinnamon tea, I didn't get it from Tim Hortons. I have it from a brand called Stash. Does that mean we get Tim Hortons once a month too? Everyone fights for the Timbits. I'm kind of allergic too, so. Snatch? No, it's Stash. Stash. S-T-A-S-H. Oh, hi, since you're Canadian, what's Tim's order? Ice cap with an whole wheat bagel and cream cheese. Sometimes if I'm feeling a little frisky, I'll ask for a Boston cream. Actually, Tim Hortons donuts are the only donuts I can eat. I can eat their yeast donuts because they don't contain eggs. But if they're cake donuts, if they have cake donuts, I cannot eat them. Which is why I can't have Timbits, because all the Timbits are made together. So the Timbits are kind of like all mixed in. So I can't have Timbits. Contaminated with eggs? Yeah. There's a high chance that I always ask for the ones that are the furthest from touching other donuts. If there's like a donut that's touching another one, I try to avoid that donut. So sometimes I'll get like a maple cream one instead of Boston cream if the Boston cream's too close to the cake donuts. Or I ask them to use a different tong. Poutine, yay or nay? I like poutine. I do like poutine. In small amounts. I'm not like a huge poutine person. So yeah. I like poutine. I do. Okay, next question. How can I be more confident around others? Develop your ego so far beyond people that nothing can faze you. What's poutine? It is a Canadian specialty. It is essentially fries or chips in other countries, like the UK or Australia would call them chips with cheese curds and gravy. It is kind of like street food. Yes, remember my story as well, but essentially to how do you become confident in around others It's a thing to work on. It's a thing to work on. I can tell you my confidence got smushed to heck. But when I was a very confident girl, I just always told myself that I was the best. I was the best. People will love me. If they don't love me, they're weird. And then I got my ass kicked. By ass kicked, I mean like I got Meadow, Illinois. Sounds like a mess. You don't eat it with your hands. You eat it with like a fork. I like regular fries or poutine. You are the best though. I still wish I had that confidence I had back then. I lost it because of some stuff. I am a really shy person. I have trouble talking with others. I haven't made any new friends in a year. Would you happen to have any advice on how I can? I feel like my senpais have very similar problems. I feel like my senpais have very similar problems. Okay, this is gonna sound bad, but the best way to talk to someone and to be a good listener is to act, and this is stealing from a book. This is stealing from a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Is basically to act like a puppy. Listen carefully to what people say, respond to what they say, hold interest in what they're talking about. And do stuff. Trial and error. This is gonna take a lot of confidence, but next time you go out to an event, look to the next person next to you and be like, "Hi, my name is blank. Nice to meet you. I'm really looking forward to whatever event you're at." It's going to be a lot of work. Our submission's close. I have quite a few to go through as well. So like, honestly, to do, like, if you can do what you can, if you can make friends online, you can make friends in real life. I actually have trouble making friends online than I can in real life, I guess. Yeah, the first step is hardest. So try, like, if you go to a convention, if you want to talk to someone and maybe you don't have a topic to talk about, just, I don't know, be like, "Hey," I don't know, if you're at a convention, "Hey, I noticed you have this on your phone. Do you like this? Do you like this character?" And if it's just a simple thing, if they're like, they don't seem like they want to talk to you, just be like, "Oh, okay, well, I have something to do now. Catch you around sometime. Bye." Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. But if you are interested in meeting people, show genuine interest in the other person. Don't just be like, me. So show genuine interest in the other person and be like, "Oh yeah, I'd like, oh yeah, let's chat more. Oh my gosh, hope to see you again soon." And if you want, you can be like, "Oh yeah, do you have like a Discord?" But don't be last time I went to a convention, don't be the guy who's like, "Where do you live? What hotel are you staying at? Where are you gonna eat tonight? What's your room number?" Okay? That is, don't be like that. Don't be like that. So don't be like that, because you're unlikely to get, like, oh, do you use Discord? I'd love to keep in contact. Okay. Our Kohai gets hit on a lot. It's the way I dressed. How do you dress? Like this. Like this, duh. Watch my... Or honestly, I just like... Any upcoming cons? No. I'm not a con person anymore. I've become... What do you call it? I've become... Do you have a VAllure sensor IRL? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I just walk around with this giant pair of scissors in my hair and the VAllure logo. That's how I look. I become a shut-in. Yeah, a recluse, a shut-in. So I don't go to cons. I don't feel comfortable with going to cons. And I am now having the new worry, even if I'm like, even if I do go to a con, there is now a percentage higher chance, that I'll be recognized just by my voice alone. No, I'm serious. That's something that I'm actually scared of. Because my entire life has been, oh my gosh, I found you at this convention, or I found you at this place because I heard you laugh. Or, oh my gosh, I found you because I heard your voice. So, and the thing is, I'm a giggler. I'm a laugher. I just laugh. And, I laugh a lot, so it's too noticeable. Yeah, I'm not good with people in real life anymore. Honestly, I'm not good with real people anymore. I may be an extrovert, so I'm just like, ugh. So I had a nightmare like a couple of nights ago. I was at a con, and then I was like, oh, that's so cute! Like at a booth, and then someone turned around and was like, Mercy Modiste? And I go, and then I woke up. See, the thing is that it wouldn't be much of a problem, but I am a traditionalist, and I don't want people knowing me. You know? I don't want people knowing me. I don't like it when people figure it out, and I definitely don't get me wrong, I trust senpais, a lot of my senpais, but there are a lot of people with malicious intent. So for example, if someone finds out who I am, maybe they'll take a picture of me from a distance and then post it all over online. And then I get mean comments, and then I cry, and then, you know. Or if, you know, it could be even worse. Like, for example, they might follow me home, and I still have my parents to to think about, you know? And like, you know, yeah. If there is a chance, if there is an off chance, that perhaps we do meet IRL by accident or a coincidence, I ask my senpais to keep it to themselves. Keep it to themselves as our little secret. Okay, what about a very handsome man? If I met a very handsome man, I still don't trust it. I've had okay, I'll be real with my senpais for a second. The reason why I have trust issues and the reason why I have mental Illinois is because I used to have a friend who I thought was my friend, but they tried to ruin my life. And I didn't know, but the entire time they were like talking behind my back and stuff. So I cannot trust anyone now. So I cannot trust anyone. Which is why I have trouble trusting even if you do have the sweetest intent. Did you write a twit longer? No, I had the twit longer written about me. And I did not do anything. It wasn't a twit longer. It was like a Facebook thing, which is why I quit Facebook too. No, I think they were just using me as like a scapegoat. I think they were using me as a scapegoat. Because they spread a lot of lies about me, and then I got like constantly harassed. So, which is why I tend to keep things to myself. Okay, senpais? So yeah, I tried to keep things to myself. So when the whole thing happened, I was like in the middle of exams, so I didn't know it was happening until like when I went outside to a convention, someone spit on me and like called me names, and I didn't know what was happening until that happened, and then I was like hated. And then it took years, but people found out that that person was spreading lies. So yeah, I have trust issues, so even if like someone who's super, super, super nice comes up to me, I cannot. I cannot trust them. It took years for me to like open up again. It took me years to open up again, which is why I have a bit of trust issues, and which is why I do have very close friends, but never, you know, I do have very close friends, but I don't make more friends than that. I have my ride or die friends, and not much more than that. And my ride or die friends are my gen mates, some IRL friends, and of course, Serenity. Serenity. And of course, some other friends, online friends. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm just like, keep it a secret, but also I won't trust you. And that's why I don't trust you, and you always stay in that cage. Next question. I have $20. Should I get this limited edition skin for a gacha character or feed myself for 3 days? Feed yourself for 3 days, because if you're looking at a different character and with lustful eyes and it's not me, I'm going to be very jealous. Okay, next question. No, no, why are you saying get the skin? No, no, no! You're going to look at the skin with lustful gaze, and I'm right there! No! 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 The game you're playing is free to play! Use your free currency! Don't use real cash! Don't use real cash! No, no, it's free to play! It's free to play! It's free to play! Do your dailies! But it's a limited skin. Well, maybe you should have just saved up for the limited skin. Huh? Oh my gosh. Get the food! Limited skins are only pay to win. You can admire it in a distance. That's fine. I'd rather eat my own foot than pay for a gacha game. And I've already gotten everyone I wanted in like Nikkei. But if your food sucks, I guess, yeah, you can get the skin. Thank you, Anonymous, for 20! The limited skin is you, Kohai. Atashi? It's me? It's me? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Anonymous. The other senpais are telling you to buy the skin, so I guess you have to buy the skin. Unfortunately, I think that paying for a free-to-play game is absurd. My question for you is, how can I stop loving you so much, Kohai? Keep loving me. You can't stop. Next question. A friend of mine got me with a trick. What is the sound of one hand clapping? I still don't get it. Anyways, check his car or get back to him. Show him your moves. Show him your moves. Clap with one hand. I can't clap with one hand though. But if you, with enough practice, you can make a whole applause. Did you get Crown's limited skin? No. And I didn't care for Crown's limited skin. Read again. clapping. Eh? What's the difference between that? I thought that was just a spelling error. I thought that was a spelling error. I thought they meant one hand clapping. Yeah, you don't think so? I have no idea what this means then. I have no idea what this means then. I thought it was a typo! I have no idea what this means then. What does this mean? Is this like a pull your finger thing? Yeah, pull my finger. Toot. I do it back at him. Fart on their pillow. Leave. Anyways, I don't know what this means, but if it's enough to key the car, well, I don't think that's enough. Keying your car is not enough. It's not enough. So I recommend giving them the sugar-free Haribo gummy bears as a gift. You're welcome. Mercy, I love being caged with you. What does it say about my psyche? You're perfectly normal. Of course you want to stay. Next question. Hi, Mercy. I really enjoyed your streams, and I hope you get some good rest after your busy debut week. I did have a question for your Q&A stream. I'm going to be writing an MCAT exam in a few months. I know my kohai was quite the student, so I was wondering if you had any tips for studying to share with senpais. Thanks. Love you, Mercy. Oops. I knocked over some stuff. I just read my textbook out loud. I read it out loud and I wrote some facts that I was like, oh, interesting, nice. That's all I really did. Sometimes if I really memorize something, I would read it out loud and write it all down as well. Like rewrite the whole thing. Just so it can be in my mind. Take some breaks. What did you major in, Mercy? Wow. A lot of things. I rewrote and read out loud. So, for example, if I grab what I have, I don't have a textbook. Oh, wait, I do have a textbook. Sort of. For here, I can have like, oh, shit. Sort of. Here. Vocabulary words often used in the Japanese language proficiency test are divided into various themes organized into chapters and sections for ease of study. You may progress sequentially through each chapter or begin wherever at whatever chapter interests you. Things like that. If you read it out loud, it works. It works, generally. What really helps me when I was studying was definitely reading it out loud, but also taking an actual interest in it, in the subject. So if I was reading something and I didn't like the subject, or I thought the subject was boring, I didn't. I would force myself to be super interested in the subject. I'd be forcing myself, super interested, hyperfixate on it. Which is why by... Oh my gosh! Rain! Rain cloud! Hi! Now I forced an interest. I don't know. Are you studying in a field that you want? Most of those subjects I studied, and I picked specific classes that... What was the class you really enjoyed? Oh... class I really enjoyed was... what was it called? Early communication history. A subject that, one that I had no interest in, calculus. Calculus. I didn't give a shit about calculus. I nearly failed calculus. I hate math. I hate math. It doesn't help that the professor, when I went up to the professor, when I was like, okay, I'm confused about this. What do I do? How can you explain this to me? The professor was like, ask your peers. And I went to ask my peers, and they went, I don't know. Great. 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 Fuck you. That's probably another thing why I didn't like math at all. And I'll tell you, when I was in elementary school or grade school, I loved math. I loved math. When I got to like middle school, high school, whatever you call those grades, I was getting punished for getting the right answer right. So for example, I would write, for example, I didn't put something in brackets, I got a 0 in it. Why would I put something in brackets if it doesn't require being in brackets? For example, 2 times 2, why would I put that in brackets? No, but because I didn't put it in brackets, I got a 0 on it. Another time, it equals, you know, like, or if you equal, and then there was a time where they made me write out my answers, not like write out my answers like, oh, equals so and so, like with the equal sign and the number. They would make me write my process. They would make me write my process. So I literally wrote, I added so and did it to this number. And therefore, this question is this. And this happened for many, many, many years. And so I freaking hated math. No, but like, it's not like show your work, like, oh, here's my like order of things. It was, you had to physically write out what you did. Like, literally write out what you did. Like, I added space ADDED these numbers to do that. And I said, and then you had to write down like the whole thing. Yeah, like I added 3, 2, 4 and equals 7 for like that. And that went on for years. And which is why I hate math. Which is why I hate math. And then my Mama Mercy used to be a math teacher. She used to be a math teacher. Okay? She used to be a math teacher. So when I gave her my math homework to look over, she said it was fucking ridiculous. She helped me, but she thought it was stupid. Because she looked over my test and she was like, why were you docked marks for not putting, like, for example, if it's 9, if the answer is 9, right? And the question does not call for to the first decimal, I was still being punished for, like, writing 9 instead of 9.0. Or if it was rounded to the next number and I would round it to the next number, I still got punished because for some reason, I wasn't supposed to round it. So my mama Mercy understood why I hated math because she thought it was ridiculous. She, in fact, went to the teacher and the teacher was like, well, that's how we do it here. And Mama was like pissed. She was pissed. Mama was pissed. So it didn't help. And honestly, a lot of teachers did that to me, so Mama was pissed. And like usually Mama went, I used to be a math teacher and these questions are answered correctly because of this. And they're like, that's not how we do it in our curriculum. So Mama was like, if this is gonna be like this, do not take math. Avoid math. Like Mama was literally like, do not take math if this is how they're gonna do it. But yeah, like no, I think calculus I ended up dropping because it was kind of ridiculous of how bad it was. Yeah. Anyways, that's how you pass the MCAT and become a doctor. I don't know what it goes with, but if you read things out loud, if you do practice questions, if you do was that uni math class? Uni math class was the professor that was like, well, ask your peers, and I asked my peers and they were like, I don't fucking know. It was like kind of like when I was still like grades 1 through whatever numbers in your country, was when I hated math, and that's where Mama helped me the most. All of my classes that kind of involved math were not great probably because of my hatred of them. I ended up not doing very well in anything that did math. So, good luck, senpai. Good luck on your MCAT. Become a doctor. Make lots of money. Save people's lives. But communication history was awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Anything with theory, I excelled at. So even if it's complex theory, I really loved. I like complex theory and is not game theory. Shut up. For example, I like looking at theories and how history works, and basically formulating meanings into things. Those things were really, really fun to me. Like, really, really fun to me. So, like, if I had kind of like anything to do with like how if we talked about basically like how people perceive things and how things are and like theories relating to that. That was great fun for me. That was great fun for me. So that was really a lot of fun. And I can use that in everyday life too when I'm thinking about things. Yeah, did I take philosophy? No. But I took a lot of things, theory things. And a lot of times I would get it before my peers, my like classmates. And so I would explain to my classmates and then and with examples and stuff, and they were like, oh, I get it now, thanks. But I managed to pick things up like theory right away. Honestly, another course that I had lots of great fun in was law. Was law. Law was really fun too. I got an A+ in that course. It was really fun. And the professor gave me, like out of nowhere, he just gave me a grant. He gave me a grant, and I was like, "Oh, thank you." It paid a good chunk of my tuition. Yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun. Professor asked me if I wanted to be a lawyer, and I was like, I have to take math to become a lawyer. Was that the one that told you to take acid? No. Actually, the one who told me to take acid was the early communications history professor. That was really fun. I would tell you, honestly, I would tell you more about my academic background. But I think a lot of people would start to question exactly why I'm doing this line of work instead. I think many people would question why I'm doing this line of work instead. It's not like doxing myself. It's more like, I'd rather not tell, since a lot of people might judge by it. Just know that maybe I'm a little overqualified. That's it. But I don't really want to say, because then people might start making theories and stuff. Okay, what is the easiest way to get a girl to fall in love with you? Unironically, be nice. Unironically, be nice. No, be nice. Like, if you are a considerate person, if you are considerate, if you think of others, if you, like, for example, offer your, like, umbrella or your, like, a coat if, like, a girl is, like, warm, she will notice that and she will remember that. Shut the fuck up. No, don't be one of those nice... No, I'm literally meaning... Don't... Like, you have to be genuine in your niceness, though. You have to be genuine in your niceness. The bar is in hell. Yeah, it's pretty low. Wouldn't they abuse that? Like, who is they? Who is they? Are you cheating on me? They? Just be nice. Just be nice. Like, if you say you're a nice guy and everyone around you says you're a big freaking jerk, maybe you're not a nice guy. Be a good person. Literally, okay, fine. We'll change our semantics. We'll change semantics around, okay? Be a good person, and you'll be noticed. Be a good person. Hold doors open for someone. Check on someone if they're okay. Help your mom with her groceries. But what if I'm a bad boy? Some girls will like that. But I feel like most girls, or at least the girls that I know, genuinely prefer a good person. Like, for example, if you like, don't be weird. Don't be weird. Don't be like, oh, I bought this girl flowers and she wouldn't give me a kiss goodnight. Okay? Instead, just be like, oh, I gave her flowers and she seemed to really like it, and that's all I need, you know? Not even a peck. I mean, like, it depends on the relationship. If you don't know her very well, or you don't have that type of relationship with her, then yeah. Anyways, that doesn't apply to me, though. Clearly, if I just kidnap my senpais, you'll fall in love with me, right? Easy. What if she loves another guy? Move on! Move on! It's over! That moment, over! Move on! Move on, it's over. I'm sorry, that's it. Next question. Okay, help! I found this new VTuber company that's full of cute... I don't know if that is. Girls, how can I save myself from their deadly grasp before it is too late? It is too late already. You have already fallen, and you've been already groomed. Okay, next question. I need advice on how to get more beautiful mercy laughter in my life. Make a clip compilation and play it over and over again. How can I overcome my fear of job interviews? I have to earn money for us, you and me. Oh, I can't do it now if I'm too anxious to even go to a job interview. Practice. Practice with your friends. Practice with your friends. Practice in the mirror. Practice. Practice, practice, practice. Get your mom to sit down, ask you some interview questions. and then memorize them. Force yourself. I don't like driving, but I drive a lot. So, you just gotta do it. Sorry. Sorry, you just have to do it. Practice. If you go to a bunch of job interviews, it gets easier. Trust me. Next question. I've never been in a relation before. How do you suggest I get a girlfriend? I'm already your girlfriend. But remember Nyan Taro. I don't know how to approach women. Can you help? Just talk to them? I think I've answered this one already, so we'll move on. Oh my gosh. Why do you guys always make these long morals? At least for Q&A. Go hi, could you give me advice on how to ask a girl out? There's a girl I really like and would like to get to know her more. For now, I know she has a lot of pets she takes care of. Seems to be family oriented because she still lives with her family. Also, she can sing and yap and has a laugh that I would protect with my life. Screw this, I'll go for it. Mercy, will you go out with me? I'm going out with every single senpai already. We're all in a relationship. A loving relationship. I'm in a loving relationship with my senpais. Mercy, I need some serious advice. How can I prove my love to you? If I prove it, will I be allowed out of the cage? I promise I won't ever leave. Please believe me. Sounds like I can't believe you. Stay in the cage. Hi, Mercy. I'm looking forward to giving up my agency and spending the rest of my days only looking at you. Oh my gosh, I almost thought you meant VTuber agency. Normally, I'd be a good senpai and just figure it out, but I heard you were offering life advice. There's some fun ways to break it to my work that I will no longer be coming to the office and not have internet access or a computer. I don't know. I guess you have to file you gotta leave your 2 weeks notice. I was like, personal agency. I guess you leave your 2 weeks notice. I don't know how to say that. Just leave your 2 weeks notice and go, peace. Oh, but yeah, the cage has internet though. I let you have supervised internet. For Q&A, I'm too lazy to do laundry, but also hate being perceived. Any tips on how to not do laundry while also being clothed enough to go outside without drawing gaps, gags? Goof off? I don't know what that last word means. Wear clothes. Wear clothes. You can re-wear your clothes. Anyways, re-wear your clothes, spray on some Febreze or like some perfume, you're good to go. Bye. Re-wear your clothes. Done. For life advice stream, and feel free to respond serious or silly or not at all. I won't mind, just sharing some thoughts. How do you think people bond? Or how do you build a stronger community where people want to be they're doing things together. Maybe you have some observation from VTubing? I don't ever plan get-togethers because every time I've tried, people haven't been interested. And it's used to be less of a problem because I was involved in established friend groups and communities where I was invited. But after college, especially COVID, I stopped receiving invitations. I feel like I don't know how to bootstrap group plans on my own. I have parallel struggles at work, getting more into leadership and struggling to motivate coworkers to engage. I'm not sure if I'm the problem or if I'm surrounded by the wrong people. I think I'm probably well liked as a side character, but never people's inner circles. I don't know what others do that I'm not doing. Thanks. Okay. This one might come off as a controversial answer. But you have to know your crowd. You kind of have to know your crowd. So I have different friend groups, and they all like different things. You cannot force the same things amongst them. First of all, you're not a secondary character. You are someone important. But don't forget, you are also, maybe perhaps yourself, have been sealing yourself off due to COVID or what else did you say? Or you're falling out with friends. Perhaps you've already put a shield amongst yourself. But remember that each group of people, if in order to engage and stuff, they have their own interests and needs as well. So for example, your coworkers, maybe what is motivating them is different from what your friends are. So for example, if you are in the leadership role and you're like, everybody, let's do an icebreaker, perhaps it feels forced. Perhaps it feels forced and people feel like they're obligated to do it. Instead of something that you want to cultivate friendships with. But if you're in a leadership position, you have to know that everyone will view you as the leader, the boss, and someone who either you listen to and they will not want to engage in like a friendship type of thing. I don't think workplaces are a great place to make friends, simply because there's that power dynamic that people feel around you. As well, with your friend groups and other friend groups, you really have to get to know what they're into. So if you're going to suggest something like, oh, hey, let's do a movie together, you have to gauge what kind of movie they're into. For example, I have a group of friends who loves watching anime, but the other group of friends does not like watching anime. And therefore, they would prefer to watch something such as old retro classic movies, like The Birds. Let's just pick The Birds as an example. Or like even Shrek. Exactly. Like maybe that friend group prefer Friends or something. At the same time, understand that there's a dynamic within friend groups that might be a little different than what you're into. Instead of trying to be the people pleaser and the event organizer for your friends, I highly recommend making events with only perhaps one friend or two friends amongst your peers. Don't try to force people together who don't want to be together. So maybe they're cool with just hanging out and talking in like a group chat, but they're not okay with hanging out in a call. So
in that case, I would say lower your friendship group to about 1 or 2 people that you can truly hang out with at any time. How you pick those people is entirely based off how you connect with them. But remember, if you are in a place of leadership at your workplace, your coworkers may not be the best people to force into or motivate into engaging with things, because to them it is a chore. It is an additional chore. Meanwhile, in another group, if you have a bigger group of friends, or if you're new to their environment and you're kind of still in the initiation, we're still getting to know you, do not force it. Do not force it. You will simply make yourself feel like you are too go-getty, or you're too strong-handed in your suggestions for events. So instead, don't try to force things. Make them as suggestions instead. That's how you deal with people. Don't forget, you are not the side character. People do care about you. People do care about you. You are someone that someone cares about. But remember, you have to take care of yourself first. You have to take care of yourself first, then organize events for people, because if you are making events for people to like you, that is not the way to go. That is not the way to go. If you are making events because you are close friends with these friends, okay, ask first. Ask, hey, do you guys want to do this? And see if you can you can gauge if they're saying yes out of politeness or yes out of like genuine interest. Okay. Bam. I hope that was okay advice. Next question. Hi, Mercy. The city I live in just announced that there will be no water tomorrow for maintenance, so I'm already filling water in buckets, cups, and whatnot. My question is, what's the best container to put water in? Sorry for the really dumb question. A carafe. I would say a carafe. Just use a carafe for drinking water. If you're looking for water for like watering the garden or something, I'd suggest a rain barrel. A what? A carafe. Do you not know what a carafe is? Okay, it's spelled like carafe. A carafe. C-A-R-A-F-E. It is a container used to serve liquid. C-A-R-A-F-E. 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 It is not carafe. It is a carafe. Like giraffe, but a carafe. Drinking water is great in a carafe. Especially if it has a lid on it. Anyways, yeah. I would use it in carafe. Store things in a carafe and stuff. That's it. I have a few of them because it keeps water cooler, and you can also put juice and stuff. But I also have there's one called there's a carafe that you can put at your bedside table. So it's like the cup functions at the lid, and you can just use it to like drink water as in bed, essentially. Done. So yeah, you can get them pretty much anywhere. Bathtub for hand washing and non-water stuff, yeah. But for drinking water, I suggest using, if you boil things, if you boil it, a carafe can be like hot water safe, but be careful because it is glass. So let the boiled water cool down to maybe room temperature, or even cooler than that, and then you can just pour it into the carafe. How big are carafes? It really depends on what carafe you have. For example, I have a carafe that is like 2 liters. So they aren't really uniform at all, but they're really good. I have a few of them. I have a few of them at my house. And Papa always fills them up when he's bored. So there's lots of drinking water. You're welcome. I don't know how much excuse me. I don't know how much that is in freedom units, I'm sorry. That's why I'm just like, oh, okay, well, that's, no, seriously, I have no idea how much this is in freedom units, but I have like a few of them. Next question. Oh no, my stomach is growling. I hope you guys can't hear that. So I recently hung out with this girl, and she brought a friend along. The girls got a little silly and jokingly called me their dog. They even put a collar around my neck and asked me to bark for them. They were super excited, and I found myself too polite to decline, and they rewarded me with head pats and doggy kisses, which felt kind of weird. Any advice for handling similar situations in the future? What advice do you need? You are now a dog. Bark. Like, do you hate it or what? I feel like this is like a lot of people's dreams, right? Anyways, arf, 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 start barking. Okay. Kohai yandere doko? I don't know how you're getting out to meet other girls, so clearly this person isn't a senpai, so I don't give a shit. Okay? Dear Mercy, I came here to tell you about my problem, hoping to make it more problematic. My issue is that I can't read the atmosphere around me. I am socially inept and quite naive all the time, especially when it comes to people. Especially when it comes to problematic situations or just talking to people. I'm gonna tell you, it's always gonna be worse. Live and learn. Live and learn. Honestly, I have trouble telling apart situations and stuff too, so. I've only learned with experience. I think that's called masking. So mask up! Mask up and start pretending. You're welcome. Life advice. Hypothetically, if someone were trying to get a decent chunk, going through a decent chunk of anime, let's just say 2 seasons and 2 movies, would you have any tips on how to sleep less and anime more? I don't know about you, but I have hyperfixation, like super hyperfixation, so I won't stop until I finish. So I don't know about you, senpai. I suppose it's okay if you do it at like 1.5 speed, yeah. Like, what anime? Clearly it's Cardcaptor Sakura! But hyperfixation, I have a hyperfixation, so I just watch it. I just watch the whole thing because I'm really into it. So yeah, you're welcome. 1.5 isn't bad as long as you get the plot and everything. 2 times speed if you're watching VODs. So yeah, if I hyperfixate on something, for example, I have to literally stop myself from playing games all the way. So yeah, I recommend maybe doing 1.5 speed if you want to do that. If you want to watch it like in all its entirety in the original format it's in, like it, just like it, and you won't sleep. I haven't heard Tenchi Muyo in a long time. I used to read the mango. But yeah, that is all the question I have, and I went through, senpai, 44 questions. I went through 44 questions, and I kept forgetting some in the middle of stream, so I can see all of this. Oh, I got so many questions during streams. I'll see if I can pick one from what I've gotten in case someone wants something. Okay. What is my ideal order at McDonald's? Quarter pounder without cheese. A quarter pounder without cheese combo. Nesty and large fries. Done. No thanks. Going to college starting this fall. Any advice from Cole High on time management and relationships once I start the school year? Your time management is based off of your times table, not like your schedule. And your relationships, I recommend setting up specific days where you can hang out with your friends. For example, I think I had a short day on Fridays, and so I hung out with my friends on Fridays after school. Yeah. No cheese? Oh, I don't like cheese on my burger. Didn't say nuggies. I'm not a huge fan of the nuggies. They don't taste good without the sauce. Are you a fan of McFlurry? I think they're okay, but I indulge in them all the time. Let's see. I'm getting too parasocial to VTubers. Should I tone it down with watching, just step back, or stay as I am? I'm afraid of heartbreak. I don't know how to answer that to you because the Senpai, I want you to be with me all the time. But if it's not good for your health, step back. I honestly don't like McDonald's chicken nuggets. So I don't know how Americans can eat it because it tastes like rubber. Is it because you don't like ice cream too often, or because McDonald's ice creams are broken all the time? I guess they're all broken all the time, but they're kind of expensive. They're kind of expensive. No! It tastes better in Canada. It tastes like chicken, so I don't know what's up with Americans. But I don't like, sometimes I don't want to eat something with sauce, right? So if the chicken nuggets can't taste good without sauce, then I don't really like it. I guess. I actually prefer Burger King over McDonald's in terms of like chicken nuggets. I think their nuggets are their breading is better. But yeah, McDonald's is really expensive. What about Wendy's? According to someone who works at Wendy's, I cannot eat Wendy's due to my allergy. So if I had to order at McDonald's, since there's a lot of McDonald's around, and it's very convenient, I will get myself a quarter pounder or a double hamburger, no cheese. Speaking of BK Nuggies, spicy or regular? I kind of like the spicy one. What about a Tim Hortons Kohai? Like I said, if I go to Tim Hortons, I would order a multigrain bagel with cream cheese. Or just butter, depending on how I feel. I think that's fine, but I just don't like cheese on my burgers. Let's see. Any advice for moving out? I am trying to be more independent. Any recommendations for searching for a new cage or saving money? If you can't answer, a simple good luck would be nice. Good luck! I haven't ever moved out. I still live with my parents. Sorry, senpai, but good luck to you. Let's see. Some of these questions are going to be too long to answer. Okay, sorry, senpai. Some of these questions are very long, and we're already been here for over 3 hours now. We've been here for over 3 hours now, so I think that should be it for questions. Unfortunately, a lot of the questions I got in are a little bit more intimate, and I probably wouldn't be able to answer answer them in a good amount of time. But my stomach is growling, senpai. Like, my stomach is growling. And I'm very hungry. I'm very hungry. So I'm just going to have to say goodbye for now. Mm-hmm. So, I hope senpai has a great time. Oh, somebody sent me a question again. I'm sorry if it's the long question. I don't think I can answer. Okay, maybe I can answer this one. What is a good relationship for us viewers to have with you? A loving one. A loving one. And it says if you're willing to break kayfabe again. A loving relationship, but please do not become overly attached. That is the end. Anyways, thanks, senpai, for joining me. I hope you have a good one. I hope some of these advice helps you or ruins your life. I don't really know. So I'll see you. Tomorrow's my day off, so I won't see you tomorrow. So I'll see you Wednesday. Wednesday! No, it's a normal day. Wednesday I'm playing Amari. Thursday I am streaming quite early because of a collab. So please remember the time is different. Check the calendar. Check the waiting room that I put up to make sure you can catch it. If you can't catch it, please catch a VOD of it. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Okay. Anyways. Goodbye, senpai. I love you.